Alright, you guys, so today we just found another video we about to go ahead and react to. This is visiting the closest town to space. Let's go and see what this is talking about.
The closest inhabited place to the sky, La Rinconada, the closest inhabited place to the sky on Earth, where people are living above the clouds. At this extreme altitude of
Imagine living above the clouds, dog.
16,700 feet, the atmosphere significantly thins, and the locals are living with only 50% of the usual oxygen level.
How do they live up
there?
there?
To produce 2 times more blood cells than ours. On this barren land, not even a single tree can survive because of the low air pressure. This town in the Peruvian Andes is even 300 meters higher than Mont Blanc, the highest peak in the Alps of Europe. Far from the modern world, it is a place where crime and danger are always nearby. People come to...
Bro, how you committing a crime and it's like, you could barely breathe up that bit. I don't know, man.
Marshlands for only one reason.
Niggas be doing crime in the most, like, weirdest place. Oh my god, I can't talk. Niggas can't be doing crimes in like the weirdest places, bro. Seriously though.
About 50,000 people settled here among piles of trash, all dreaming of wealth. We are on the road to explore life in the world's highest settlement.
Pull over. Yeah.
He getting dizzy.
Give me 2, please. 2 oxygens.
Bro, low key, he should have been using that. I ain't gonna lie.
2,000 meters in a day can trigger altitude sickness for someone used to sea level. But as of now, we have already doubled that elevation level.
Very deep.
Headache, dizziness, and nausea are the first symptoms.
Damn, I can't even imagine, bro.
Shortness of breath.
Bro, look at him. Like, he looks sick already. No cap.
Health is crucial when rapidly progressing altitude sickness leads to fluid accumulation in the lungs. At high altitudes, the body loses about twice as much water through...
Why don't he use it while he's like there though? Like while he's driving.
Here, friends.
So that mountain is as high as that cloud. So we're gonna go above the cloud.
Wow. That jump literally is the same exact height. Like, that's crazy.
Don't worry about us, we're fine. We're gonna inhale these as the altitude rises. Nothing happens to people from here. They have an adaptation to this situation. Atmosphere layer gets thinner.
Okay, but like,
Squarespace
he's not actually used to it though.
Let you design a unique...
Clearly.
It makes it harder to inhale the oxygen. But we will get used to it.
The place we're heading to is a mining town. Deadly chemicals like cyanide...
So what country is this?
...using gold processing have contaminated the soil and agricultural water in the settlement. Before starting the journey, we also packed plenty of food and clean drinking water.
We're born here. We are adapted to this elevation.
The normal oxygen level in blood should be between 95 and 100%. Below 80%, vital organs become negatively
My boy at
affected.
72, like he over there dying, literally.
Level with oxygen, but it's a temporary solution as we're going up higher every minute. The town is literally surrounded by tons of waste stretching for miles.
Yo, and that explains as well, like, how people, they say, like, if you fall out of a plane without a parachute or anything like that, you can literally, like, die on the way down because of how much air and oxygen is, like, you know what I'm saying, not really in your body.
Given place to piles of garbage. The moment we arrived, a sickening odor hit me suddenly. We are at our hotel in La Rinconada.
They be dumping stuff over there?
Setting up the oxygen tank for us.
What is the name of this hotel?
Cielo means sky. You use the oxygen tank for 5 minutes first, and after a little break, and another 5 minutes. You need time. Rest a little bit to adapt your body to this elevation.
Bro, I would be taking no breaks.
Car, I felt dizzy. I was like going to fall.
Very normal.
Crimes, especially stabbings and theft, are quite common here, cause locals typically keep their cash and gold with them as there are no banks available.
That's crazy.
We're teaming up with 2 police officers to keep us safe while we're filming. They are undercover police and they will follow us everywhere we go.
Bro.
Marco directs us to coca leaves, as he thinks it's a remedy to avoid getting altitude sickness. A traditional habit here.
Yo, what's the population over here too? It seems like it's a good amount of people over here. Whoa. That says cocaine's material.
Doing this for altitude sickness.
They chew 3 or 4 leaves on one side of their mouth. These leaves, which are illegal in most countries, produce a kind of numbing effect that helps users relax.
For almost everything. Maybe one of the police officers can carry this.
We leave a busy and tiring day
Nah, that's
behind,
wild.
and we will explore the town the next day. We are in the center of La Rinconada at sunrise. The police officers are by our side. The surroundings
Does it get
are full
any
of local
hotter?
cafes, markets, and people. Even though I just woke up, my body feels dead tired, like it hasn't rested in days. Walking is hard with the dizziness and nausea. The dry air gives me a sore throat and chapped lips.
Bro, I
as
can
the
only
night gave way
imagine.
to daylight. piles of garbage in the side streets became more visible. Even though it's summer and we are close to the tropics, the ground is frozen. In this place where the nighttime temperatures drop to minus 10 degrees Celsius, people are living in metal shacks without electricity or heating.
Oh my
no
goodness.
kitchens or bathrooms in these houses, and thousands of people have to use the same public toilets and baths for their personal needs.
And that's gross, bro. I can only imagine, like, the thought of, like, the feeling that he's actually feeling, though. I feel like it's like, you know how you kind of feel nauseous right here at your head? And, like, it's hard to breathe, but, like, you feel like a mean migraine. Like, as if you're on a plane type of vibe. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If that's really how it is, bro, that junk is painful,
Like
seriously.
a web over the town, these hoses carry water from the glaciers above to the center. Almost nobody we meet here is originally from this place. Most have come from other regions of Peru with the dream of finding wealth through mining. The gold prices multiplied sixfold between 2001 and 2012 and led to a population boom in the area. However, the conditions are extremely harsh for the 50,000 people living here. There's been no effort to develop infrastructure suitable for the growing
Yo, they just be
population.
throwing
Every day,
trash.
thousands of people
I mean,
throw
that's
their
everywhere,
garbage
bro,
on streets
but-
indistinguishable from dumping sites.
There are no services from the government to pick up this trash.
They don't got no trash chutes? Nah, wait a minute. That was an animal right there. Is that like a dog?
There are no services.
Y'all see the animal right there?
To pick up this trash.
That must be like a dog.
People are on their own.
The most terrifying problem is the lack of a sewage system. Wastewater flows openly through the streets.
How can
as it
people
is.
live up here
This
this
soccer
long?
field does not consist of real grass. It's all artificial because trees and other plants cannot survive at this altitude.
The
Wow.
town is located around the
You
mountain.
could easily
called
get an
La
injury
Bella
on that
Durmiente,
field.
meaning
Seriously.
Sleeping Beauty.
Can you see here the face and the body? It's a lady. She's sleeping here. The shape of this mountain.
The town blends into the sky with its chaotic gray structures. Every
That
morning,
could be a man,
workers
too.
walk for kilometers uphill to reach the mines. Filled with dangerous gases, the working conditions inside these tunnels are
Nah,
extremely
what?
tough. La Rinconada is also called the Devil's Paradise. This is because it's a town ruled by illegal companies that control the mines. There are signs near the tunnels that order to shoot those who enter without permission. No matter the
Whoa.
warnings, we are determined to get inside these mining tunnels.
What?
That control the mines. There are signs near the tunnels that order to shoot those who enter without
he's
permission.
still finna try to
No matter
go
the
in?
warnings, we are determined to get inside these mining tunnels.
Well, we'll try to see.
He said no matter the
Our
warnings.
friends, they said probably we can get very close. Can you see the lady there?
The lady?
Bro, what do y'all think is in them tunnels, though? No cap. That's the real question. Like, it's something that they not telling us for sure. Because, like, nah. I wonder what's really going on in there.
She's a lady up there.
They collect the leftovers.
She's on top of the
Women are
hill.
forbidden to
Like,
work in the mines. According to local beliefs,
Yo, you
the
roll off,
Sleeping
it's over
Beauty
with.
becomes
No
jealous
cap.
and brings disasters like earthquakes if a woman touches its gold. They earn their living by searching for gold in waste rocks thrown outside the mines. Children searching for gold on the mountain can be
Bro, look
easily
at his
identified by the
face.
frostbite marks on their cheeks. Being
Facts.
corners with cameras, we
That's only
attract
mad
a lot
painful.
of attention. After this point, I handed Marco my phone to capture footage inside the tunnels. These figures near the mining
Here's one thing. You
Yo,
need
are
to
those
do
actual
before you buy anything
bodies?
online.
wait a
Don't
minute, wait a
spend
minute.
another
Were
dime
those
on
actual
Amazon.
bodies?
site decorated with dried flowers, fruits, and alcohol bottles represent mountain gods. Workers come here to pray for protection from accidents and success in finding gold.
Bro,
Incidents such as explosions,
look a little
roof
too
collapses,
real.
and gas poisoning occur about 25 times more often compared to advanced countries. If a mine worker dies, a company pays approximately $600 as compensation. The concept
$600 if a mining worker dies? My nigga, that is change
mine
right
worker
there. That is
dies,
like
the company
cheap
pays
change right
approximately
there.
$600 as compensation. The concept of a regular salary doesn't exist in La Rinconada. Miners work under an outdated and illegal labor system called cachorreo. They work for the company
Bro.
without pay for the whole month and then get one day to work only for themselves, taking home the gold they find as their salary on that day. Depending on the success of the cachorreo day, they may earn a significant amount or even end up working for free. So their income is theoretically determined by luck. However,
By
the
luck
miners
is
try
crazy.
to minimize this uncertainty by sometimes pocketing good-looking stones or hiding them in some secret spot for the cachorreo day.
My oxygen level is now at 65%.
He gotta
way
take
below the
some-
normal 95 to 100%.
He gotta take the
so I
tube
breathe
thing.
super fast. My heart rate is like over 120, while it should be between 80 to 100.
Yo, how do the dogs
Right now, a local
survive?
is checking his oxygen levels. His results are way better than mine. 82% oxygen and a pulse of 97.
I can no longer stand. I'm going back to the hotel to get some oxygen.
I'm keeping my
Bro, why wouldn't they bring the thing with them though? Like, that don't make no sense.
warm as there's no heating.
Now we're gonna wait a few hours to explore the city's dangerous nightlife and talk with some mine workers. While I'm resting, you should know the true cost of
The way the
gold.
oxygen
Each
is,
ring
bro,
containing
how are
8
you out
grams
there
of
even
gold
trying to
generates
commit
approximately
crimes, my
20
nigga? I
tons
could
of
barely
waste during
breathe.
production. At the top of the mountain, an acid mine lake was formed because of the rocks which are extracted with gold. These rocks, high in iron sulfate, undergo oxidation when they come into contact with water and air, resulting in this deep red color. People living by the stream grow their crops and raise their animals with water contaminated by mercury and cyanide. The average lifespan of the locals living here is only 35 years, but chemicals aren't the only reason. At this altitude, each breath contains about 50% less oxygen compared to sea level. Therefore, the blood of a Larinkanata resident is twice as dense as that of an average person, leading
Bro,
to
how do
potential
the
blockages
dogs
in blood
survive?
vessels and fatal outcomes. After a tough day, miners are rushing to the town center. Electricity is only available on a few streets here, leaving the rest of the town in darkness.
All the mine workers are here. They're shopping and socializing between each other.
Stalls and little shops all around, selling everything: street food, clothes, household stuff, you name it.
I wonder how the
Kids are
street
playing
food
outside
is,
with
though.
endless energy until late at night.
Oh, those are his
How old is he?
12.
Bro, I don't understand why he don't bring his the little tube
Yes,
with
there
him.
is.
How big is the school?
Not very big.
Is there higher education?
No, there is not.
After that, you need to move to Puno or Juliaca to study.
What if they don't move? Do they start working in the mine? Yes. As you see, people come here to
Wow.
exchange their gold pieces for solis.
We are in an exchange office now. To keep out the robbers and attacks, they've placed iron bars in front of the counter.
Now we're gonna see how they convert gold. Let me catch my breath, man.
The ore you see is the result of a worker's hard labor spent throughout the month. Right now, the gold is in an amalgam with mercury, and heat treatment
That's
will be
worth a lot of
applied to
money
the
down
blowtorch
here.
to separate the two metals. For every gram of gold, about 2 grams of mercury evaporate and mix into the atmosphere.
What is the hardest part of doing this job?
Transporting the material.
Because remember, there are many bad people or robbers, and it's not really safe to transport.
Bro, that's a good play though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they could be making a lot of money down here with that gold. Like making jewelry, earrings, all type of stuff.
What does she like about La Rinconada?
Mostly there's nothing good because, as you can see, everywhere is contaminated. Well, you can earn a good income.
Above the national average. That's why people come here.
Different herbal tea mixtures are also consumed to reduce symptoms like headaches and fatigue.
We call
That's a good idea too.
What is this made of?
water, different herbs, and syrup. It's really good. Try a little bit.
It's heavy.
He,
Too hard to drink.
You can
He
go
said it's
more
heavy.
far. To there is no more electricity, no more lights, and it's better to stop here.
Most miners spend their hard-earned money on alcohol and nightlife on these streets. If the living and working conditions do not kill a person,
They
then
do
a night or
nightlife?
AIDS does. Nightclubs are the most dangerous spots in La Rinconada.
wow.
Street, there are bars, nightclubs, and some companionship options for mine workers.
We are at the center of human trafficking, robbery, and murder in La Rinconada.
If you look there, you can see the lady. There are many people trying to buy
Mad
a
they're not
rose
posting more
for
video.
the ladies here.
According to Puno police, approximately 2,500 underage girls are being exploited in these places we just walked by. The town has only one
you.
police station, and the Peruvian government isn't putting in any effort to combat these crimes.
Is there a jail here?
No, we call Calabozo. There is like a place, a very small place.
There's no hospital in the city, right?
There is a tiny, very tiny clinic. Maybe two,
How
three,
you
four
commit
rooms
crimes
max.
though in a
We're
place
now
where you could
meeting
barely
with a miner
breathe?
who has spent 12 years working in La Rinconada. He also owns the only gym in the town. After a day of intense physical labor, miners continue sweating out. Ramiro is one of the few lucky miners.
What is the largest?
Bro, I can't even imagine. Think about, yo, they going into a gym, getting a nice little sweat, and then going outside where it's like mad cold and the oxygen just not there, bro. That's like a bound way to get sick, seriously.
Amount of gold ore you
Oh,
ever
shit.
found in grams?
200 grams.
Oh wow, he found 200 grams in one piece. It's a lot of gold.
Are you married?
Yes, we have 3 children. They're in university.
Do you advise your children to work in the mines?
No, because it is very, very dangerous.
They rob when the miners collect gold. How does elevation affect your body?
Even though I'm from Puno, I have that problem. Puno is at 3,800 meters above sea level, so coming here
Yo,
at
that
5,000
mountain was
meters
like
above sea
literally the
level
same height
starts
as
to
the
be
cloud.
challenging. Digestive issues at first, 3 days of suffering.
How much money do mine workers make?
Sometimes it goes up, down, down, and up. One would earn more or less around 2,000 Peruvian soles and a little more.
$541.
Affected by working in the
Shit,
mines.
bro, look at his
accidentally hit myself
fingers.
with a rock while trying to separate the mineral from the gold. So you're using a stone to crush, and then suddenly, bam, injuries, injuries, injuries. Especially
Bro.
on this side when you're crushing.
Are there any passed away
His
mine
fingers
workers?
look swollen, dog.
It's quite constant. The mine, many say, is for strong men. They don't mean strength in muscle size. Primarily,
Mental
it's more
strength,
about mental
facts.
strength, about resilience, about mastering, considering the altitude. It's not so simple. We're 5,000 meters above sea level.
Although the dream of coming to La Rinconada and finding a large gold ore may seem attractive from the outside, most
Nah,
miners
that don't
and
seem
their
attractive
families
to
never
me.
achieve the financial comfort they desire. The Peruvian government has been silent for years about the illegal operations in gold mines and the abuse of workers. Despite all these conditions, people continue to seek the opportunity of a better life in the world's highest settlement. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to
Bro.
subscribe so you don't miss new documentaries. See
Could
you
y'all
in the
live
next
up there
video.
seriously though? If it costs you gold, honestly, to me, bro, it's definitely not worth it. Especially because, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, nah, that was a good video, dog. We gonna go ahead and react to some more though in a few, no cap. We're gonna get back to it.